Welcome to Tea and Chats with us. Today we are discussing Harry Potter
and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
The third one in the series.
Book and movie.
And it happens to be our favorites.
It's my favorite book and movie and her favorite book.
Yep. It's my favorite book. So we're going to discuss that today. And as you can notice, we've got our house colors on.
Go Slytherin!
Mine looks kind of orangish because
apparently her
the color was a lie. So just imagine it's nice and red.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
We're drinking tea for this, right?
Hmm.
What is it that they use to predict the Grim in Prisoner of Azkaban? With their tea leaves!
I don't think that's happening with mine because there's no big tea leaves.
My tea leaves are inside the little fish. Sorry.
They're inside a little fishy.
Although I really want to order them. Okay, we're crazy, yes. So, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, third book in the Harry Potter series, not trilogy, series. So, Emma, you read it recently. What do you think of it?
Obviously, it was fantastical because it's my favorite book.
Now, why is it your favorite? I know it's a hard question to ask, but...
Because it captured me. It was the first book out of the first two that I read that was actually so good that I got pulled into the world. Like, the first two were just
yeah.
And I almost gave up, but then I got to the third book, I was like, I gotta keep going
I kept telling you had to read Prisoner of Azkaban.
It enraptured me.
The third book is the best in the series, in my opinion, because it's kind of when everything starts happening, too. Like,
yeah.
If you didn't have the third book,
Everything
things wouldn't happen.
begins happening.
My favorite characters.
Lupin looks like a weirdo on the back of the cover. Look, his eyes are all like kind of crossed. Like,
he's got the porn stash. I don't know.
Can you say that word on the internet?
I don't know. Can you? He's got that inappropriate mustache on his face. So my favorite character is actually introduced in this book, and that's Lupin. I absolutely love him. He's the best defense against the dark arts teacher. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Because
Sirius.
And Sirius, yes. Sirius was he's your favorite character.
He's my bae.
I love how both of our two favorite adult bae characters in the books die.
Spoiler!
Okay, seriously, if you haven't read Harry Potter, why are you watching this video? Really?
This is a chat.
This is a chat. This isn't a review. This is, hey, let's see what we can talk about. So, this is when the Patronuses get introduced, and we talked about our Patronuses. Maybe we should refresh. What was your Patronus?
Mine was a otter.
And mine was the Jack Russell. They go together. You're Ron and Hermione, which is kind of weird. My hair is Ron's hair right now, so it works out real well.
Mine kind of looks like Hermione, and if it's down, it gets kind of fluffy and gross.
That's true.
So, it works.
Poor Hermione.
And I'm a know-it-all.
Yes, you are.
So
and a bookworm.
No.
And I'm kind of not the smartest and need you to keep me from going stupid.
Yeah,
so there's
gotta
that.
smack her when she needs a news flash.
Yeah, I really don't know what I'd do without her. So, what do you think your boggart would be?
Probably like Ron would be a spider.
A giant spider? Would you imagine?
Or death.
Or death.
No, not being death. Being alone.
Oh,
I don't know how that would be a boggart, but being alone.
No boggart would come out. You'd be alone because your boggart wouldn't even come out.
Man, I wouldn't even have a scary creature to keep me company.
Mine would probably be the spider, or if it could figure out some way to make me feel like I was gonna fall off of a very high height type thing.
Yeah, like heights.
What does my tea leaves say?
Yours is darker than mine. Mine looks like pee.
I'm sorry, guys. Our cats are having problems. They're not.
We're having issues. Our cats are like ADD, and then we're following in their footsteps right now because we gotta focus on one thing.
I do find it funny though that of the tea we ordered, if you watch our other videos, you'll see the tea we ordered. I didn't order any Harry Potter tea because there were too many. I couldn't pick one. That was the problem. I wanted them all.
That's our problem.
Okay, so in this book we find out that Scabbers isn't really Scabbers. Do you think, I'm sorry, this is the biggest question and I have to ask it because everybody asks it online. How did Fred and George with the Marauders map never notice that it said Peter Pettigrew in their brother's room?
Their friend George. I don't know.
I'm like, maybe it didn't show he was Pettigrew then? Like, maybe...
For as good as a series that is, there are a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, there are a lot of things.
There are a lot of questions that are not answered.
So this is also the first time we get to see Hogsmeade with, like, honeydukes and everything. What is the shop you'd want to go visit in Hogsmeade?
Hogshead, yeah.
Mine would be a toss-up between honeydukes because I want to eat all of the wizarding candy they have because they're kind of all awesome. And Zonko's joke shop, which eventually I think becomes Fred and George's joke shop because Zonko's disappears, I think. I want to just...
cold.
Oh, we need to put some hot water back in it. You know what? Just give it
It's
to
like,
Styles.
it's not cold, it's lukewarm.
Give it to Styles, he'll warm it right back up.
Warmed up.
It's hot in here. Oh, Hermione's time turner.
Oh yeah, the time turner. I'm totally jealous about. No, you know what I want to talk about?
What?
That was not in the book, but was in the movie.
What?
Was when Hermione comes down to Draco and just like BAM! That was not in the book, and I was so expecting it, and I was so upset. I was
Doesn't she slap him in the book?
yes, which is not as cool because punching is a lot more painful.
No, I'm jealous of Hermione's time turner.
It would be so cool to go back.
I love that she uses it for classes.
It's bad that I do that too.
No, not at all, because I totally do that too. I'd either
so
use it
boring.
for classes, or I'd go back and, like, meet different authors. I'd figure out where they were, like, in history, where they were at certain times, and I'd go to those places just so I could talk to them and be like, so why did you write this book? I also
That'd be
may
really
have
cool.
wanted to go back and pretend that I was J.K. Rowling and write Harry Potter.
We've all thought about it. We just go back in time before she makes the book.
Buckbeak!
Oh yeah, but Buckbeak. He's on the.
He's on the
He's not
back.
on that one. He's on this one.
He's on
He's
the
on
back.
the front too.
Oh, yes, isn't he?
He's a little.
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
He looks like a pigeon in the front.
When Harry gets volunteered to meet Buckbeak for the first time, and Hagrid's all proud of him.
No, he's like, who wants to do this? And everybody steps back, and Harry's just like, oh, look, it's a beautiful tree. Oh, they're all moved. I guess I gotta go up now.
I love in the movie when Ron's just like, go.
Go.
He just shouts at me. He's just like, go, Harry.
I want to laugh because Harry gets put in all of these situations,
Yes.
and he's just so lost in his brain that he has no idea what's going on, really. He's just so lost in Wonderland.
I think my favorite part of the book and the movie, and hands down my favorite part, is the opening of that movie.
Oh, yeah.
When he blows up Aunt March. Because I'm sorry, I have several people I would love to be able to do that
Just
to.
like,
Just
float him away.
She'd be a human balloon. That's like my favorite part because he doesn't like really do anything. He just gets ticked off and just.
Yeah. Just like, I need that magic.
The night bus too.
That
I
one's pretty
love the
cool.
night
I love
bus.
everybody on the bus.
Yes,
I like
come
when it
back.
stops suddenly and you smack the window. He's like,
I love the hanging
Ow.
heads, and he's just like, mind your head.
mind your head.
How
And I'm just
skinny like
shit.
as they go between the two buses. Or when he's just like, aren't you worried Muggles are gonna see? He's like, Muggles, they don't see anything, but if you drive them with the fork, they feel it.
Stab. Did you feel that, Muggle?
I also like that the standards for Harry change throughout the books because in the third book, the Minister of Magic is like, oh, we don't send people to Azkaban for blowing up their aunt. But in the fifth book, it's like, oh, you stopped a Dementor.
Right?
You're expelled.
A Dementor in public in front of a Muggle.
You're expelled. Whereas it's the Muggle he lives with. I'm like, so you can see that the standards
Obviously,
changed.
they know of magic. Because you know why they change later. Because different people come into play
Right.
as, like, council people.
That's
Completely
people.
screw everything up.
But I just love how he's just like, oh, we don't send people to Azkaban for blowing up their aunts. I also like it's when you first learn about Azkaban.
Yeah.
And it's like, you finally get to figure out that there is a wizard jail where they are.
And, like, how they keep the man-used Dementors and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it's the
Sounds
first time
awful.
you meet the Dementors.
Remus is a werewolf.
Yes!
I mean, like, if you look at his name, you should be able to tell. 'cause
Right?
Lupin.
It's Lupin.
Remus Lupin.
And he's Moony.
It just makes so much sense.
I love that Harry doesn't figure it out, like, that the
No.
map was part of them for the longest
Yeah, I
time.
know.
Like, Lupin has to be like, oh, we made the map.
Yeah.
It's our map.
And I do like when he's, like, at the lake. And he
Yes!
gets rid of the Dementors.
No, I think, I love when Snape takes over. Turn to page 394.
Yeah. There was really no redemption of Snape at all in these books. There is more in the movies.
In the movies, yeah.
Than in the books. So we got to know Snape better. And movie form because we barely see him in book form.
I love that Harry, of course, like, all the time, he gets to be the cool wizard because he's the only one that can perform a Patronus at year 3.
He's just the cool kid in school. You know, is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one where they go first to Hogsmeade, and McGonagall's like, "No, Harry, you can't go. You don't have a permission slip." But then, like, they allow Harry to do all this other stuff, like Battle of Voldemort.
Yes!
It's like,
But he doesn't have a permission slip to go buy
can't
candy.
go to Hogsmeade for candy, but you can go destroy an evil force.
Yes.
Go at it. Go have some fun.
Their priorities are a little askew.
Their priorities are heavily skewed. So, guys, there was our tea and chat. We hope it was educational. I don't know. Yeah,
I'm
we're
liking this
tea and
new
chat
tea.
over other things, not just Harry Potter, but other series. So if you want that, let us know. Yeah. Be like, hey, you should chat about this series. And
Maybe
we'll
you
chat
want
about
us to do chats, or do you want us to do more of the reviews? Which ones do you guys like watching more?
You want a chat of a book or a review of a book? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know,
about
because
that.
we'd like to know which direction we should really take this.
Okay, guys. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Everything's down below. Check it.
Get
And
out.
we'll see you in our next video. Bye.